Well, hey folks, Real Honesty with Jarmithlin. I'm Jarmithlin. Rapid Fire episode 52. Sami Callihan should be fucking fired for what he did. Oh, you don't know? It happened on an episode of Impact. I mean, I know not a ton of people watch that anymore, which is unfortunate given the talent that they have, the young talent and the veteran talent that they have. But Sami Callihan and Eddie Edwards, I guess, have been feuding. I haven't been really paying much fucking attention to it. Sorry, even though Eddie Edwards is a tremendous worker. Sami Callihan put a seated chair, a metal chair in a seated position over Eddie's head. And went to hit it with a bat. It ricocheted, botched, whatever, and ended up hitting Eddie in the head. Breaking his orbital bone, and I'm sure gave him a concussion. I'm not exactly sure on the medical prognosis or whatever. This happened a number of weeks ago and just got recently shown, which shows just how behind the times Impact is when it comes to tapings. I'm not knocking on this because it's Impact. I want Impact to succeed. But for a company that's rebooting itself for seemingly like the 20th time in the past 4 or 5 years, this is not what they need. They do not fucking need some idiot, and that's what Sami Callihan basically looks like here is a fucking, in fact, he is a fucking idiot for doing this. Now, he feels bad for what he did to Eddie. Good, he fucking should, because he's a fucking moron. He did not go into business for himself. He did not mean for that to happen. What the fuck did he think was going to happen? Oh, I'm going to hit the chair, it's going to make a cool noise, and it's going to look cool. It would have looked like he would have still missed him by about that much. Missed it by that much. Just, what the fuck was the end game here? Accidents happen, yes. Botches happen, yes. This was preventable. This was a preventable botch. And I would have fucking fired the guy right on the spot. If I had been running the company, I would have fired him. I would have fired whoever greenlit the damn thing. If it was somebody backstage, one of the main people in charge, I would have said, no, you're fucking gone too, you fucking idiot. Especially if it was somebody with years in the business where they would have known, maybe this isn't the best fucking idea to do. Because now Eddie Edwards has months of recovery. I mean, I know that medical science has advanced like crazy, and it is possible that Eddie Edwards could be back in the ring by April. Or May, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how long his recovery is going to take. But Eddie Edwards, from all accounts, one of the nicest guys in the wrestling business, one of the hardest working guys. He has been a tremendous star for Impact Wrestling, tremendous star for Ring of Honor. He is a great, great worker. Sami Callihan, less so. I wasn't that impressed with him in WWE. Granted, that isn't necessarily his fault. The Solomon Crow gimmick was a shit gimmick. He actually did do pretty well in Lucha Underground. The problem is, I don't know if he's going to be back at that or not. I mean, I don't know. Lucha Underground's doing their tapings at some point. But I look at this guy and I'm like, okay, this guy thinks that doing that's a great idea. I mean, I know he's in Combat Zone Wrestling apparently. And there are plenty of great wrestlers that have been part of Combat Zone Wrestling. Dean Ambrose, Cesaro, I believe, and I believe Drew Gulak. I'm sure there are others. You guys can clue me in the comments on others that were in Combat Zone Wrestling. But this is not the shit that Impact needs. They need all the positive buzz in the world that they can get. Yes, a lot of times they get unwarranted hatred when talents leave and this kind of stuff, and people signal that the company's dead. And believe me, I myself have given into some of that stuff when I've seen a ton of talents leave and they don't get a lot of people back. And I've said, well, the company might be dead. I think TNA Impact Wrestling, Impact Wrestling now, but when they were TNA, when they were Impact Wrestling, when they were Global Force, Impact, TNA, GWF Wrestling, or GFW Wrestling, whatever they were, there's always that stench of like, can they get this stink off of them? Because the talents work hard and the backstage people work really, really hard. It's always just the management that doesn't. And mainly the ownership, actually. But back to Sami Callihan. Okay, the guy probably is taking the wrong damn approach to this beyond just saying, hey, I made a mistake, I fucked up. If he had said that, good. Now, people that are telling him to go, get disease or die, okay, no. Let's not tell him that. Especially if Eddie ends up not blaming him for, this and just that accidents happen. Okay, cool. That doesn't mean fans can't be upset. Because, seriously, this was, again, one of the most preventable botches ever. And no, that wasn't a glitch in the video. That was just me doing it. One of the most preventable botches ever. It didn't need to happen. Could have put the chair laying down over the ribs, hit the bat into it, and you could have done a busted ribs situation. Put it over his knee. Hit that. Work on a knee angle, this kind of stuff. You got to stay away from the head. Especially when it comes to that stuff. Because even laying the chair down and this kind of stuff and hitting the bat with the chair, like say on the side, still would have rang his ear. Hell, might have popped his damn eardrum. There was no good end result for this. It didn't need to happen. It was dumb. And Sami looks dumb. Anybody who greenlit this backstage looks really, really dumb. Impact looks dumb. Impact looks dumb for promoting the damn shit. TMZ Sports reports this whole thing. Okay, I'm not saying that they're the only company to take a bad situation and try to get some buzz off of it. WWE certainly has, and they've done it plenty of times. And will in the future. I'm sure New Japan has. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been able to keep up on every single thing with New Japan. But Impact did not need to do that. Oh, it's great. We're getting this positive buzz. I mean, I'm sure Eddie's going to be okay. I don't think they would do that. I don't think they'd be that heartless to do this without making sure Eddie's going to be okay. But Sami doesn't look like a villain here. Like a heel. He looks like a complete careless, clueless dick. And yeah, I would fire the guy on the spot. Fire him. Fire the person backstage. Fire the people backstage who greenlit this. Oh, it's a great idea. No, fuck you guys. You're gone. If I was the owner of the damn company, I would. I'd say no. And they are covering his medical bills, obviously, hopefully. I'm not getting into Impact's financials because that thing's been done to death. And WWE's quarterly financials came out, and NXT's bleeding money. So let's not just shit on Impact if we're going to shit on, as far as finances, if we're not going to shit on other companies. But they better be covering his medical bills, and I'm not going to say they shouldn't be docking Sami's pay, but don't try to book him in any indies. Let him book himself or whatever. This could end up being almost like a Sexy Star situation, except Sexy Star intentionally did this. I don't believe that Sami intentionally tried to hurt Eddie. I just don't think he thought anything through. And you guys can be upset all you damn well want. You guys can be fans of Sami Callihan if you'd like. That's fine. You guys can be fans of Impact Wrestling if you want. That's fine. I'm not telling you guys you can't be. But there's no defending this. Botches happen. Okay, yeah, botches happen. This was preventable. You can't tell me this wasn't preventable. Do it another way with a chair, over a body part, this kind of stuff. This was only going to end badly, and it did. And hopefully Eddie makes full recovery, get back in the ring, tear it up in the ring like only he can, and can do some great things. As for Sami Callihan, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen to him, but I don't think he's going to have a very long career in the wrestling business if he thinks this is the kind of shit that's going to work. So yeah, Sami Callihan's a fucking idiot. Fucking moron. Has no business in wrestling if he's going to do shit like this. Is this the worst thing with weapons that I've seen? No. The light tube shit, the flaming dumpster, flaming truck bed, the guy diving off the railing, trying to dive through a table and completely missing. But those are stupid backyard indie shows. Impact is allegedly a big company. To let this happen does not make them look good. It doesn't make them look good at all. And I don't want to hear people say otherwise. Oh, you don't know what it's like. No, you know what? I don't fucking know what it's like. I've never been in the wrestling business. I don't plan to be. I'm too damn injured. I'm too damn beat up. These are alleged professionals, especially Sami. And he's doing this. Eddie is trusting him not to hit him in the head and fucking kill him. And that's what Sami almost did. It's a fucking bullshit. Anyway, now we move on to Sunny, who has been arrested again and can face up to 5 years in jail. Apparently she had a couple DUIs within 2 weeks of each other. Sunny doesn't deserve any more rehab help. She doesn't deserve any more help from WWE. She has been a complete prick when it comes to that stuff. I thought she was going to clean up her life and be okay. I was hoping she would. As much as I don't like Sami, I was hoping that she would do better. And she hasn't. She has screwed up. She has been given chance after chance after chance after chance. She got in the WWE Hall of Fame well before any other deserving women got in, or some deserving women got in, like Alundra Blaze, Trish Stratus, Lita, other women like that. Miss Elizabeth Victoria, Molly Holly, and others. Those are like three that, off the top of my head, that should be in the Hall of Fame and aren't. And that's what's fucking ridiculous. Sunny's in the Hall of Fame. Sunny rips on Candice, rips on Bayley. And that's basically just going to be the end of the rant because I've ranted on Sunny so many damn times. It's not even that there isn't any new material. Because you can always make fun of somebody that looks like a pile of Arby's roast beef that's been left out in the sun for about a week. And I don't mean any parts of her. I mean literally that's how she looks. Sunny is an ugly scumbucket. A worthless inside. A person who's just worthless inside. She just is. Do I want her to pass on? Do I want her to suffer? No, but a lot of this stuff, in fact, pretty much all of it, in regards to her substance abuse issues or any run-ins with the law, are her fault. So she doesn't deserve sympathy for it, and I don't want to hear otherwise. You guys can have sympathy if you want. That's fine. But I'm just going to say it. I'm done. I'm done talking about Sunny. If something else happens, unless it's major, unless she tries to go out and attack a current member of the WWE roster, I'm not going to talk about Sunny anymore. That's it. I've had it. Sunny is rotten. She does not deserve any more attention. If she can, I'll just say at the end, if she can get the help she needs, great. But I don't have any faith in it because she has shown no capacity to want to get clean and stay clean. So anyway, that's what I got to say. Do you agree? Do you disagree with what I said? Like, share, comment, subscribe. Twitter link in the description. Spend real honesty with John Ritlin. I'm John Ritlin, and I will see you all soon.